Good afternoon and welcome to the commencement of the Oelwein High School and Oelwein Online class of 2025. Please stand as we welcome our graduates and play the traditional graduation song, Pomp and Circumstance, under the direction of Mr. Corey McBride. Please remain standing if you are able and turn and face the flag on the northwest corner of the gym. It is my pleasure to introduce our concert choir singing the national anthem from the OHS Concert Choir Singers. Before we begin, I would like to formally recognize three groups of individuals. Of course, lots more go into this prior to today. But first of all, I'd like to recognize any current faculty of Oelwein Community Schools. If you would please stand. Thank you for your part in the class of 2025. I guess I said faculty. Jim, I meant employees too. So, and Michael, you guys count. You're people too, and we love you. Don't worry, Jim, you'll have probably at least one more time to stand. As I would also like to recognize any Oelwein High School alumni. Would you please stand? Wow, yeah. All right, last but certainly not least, most influential, if you are parents or guardians of any of the current graduates, would you please stand to be recognized today? Thank you for that. Class of 2005, as a class, you're smart. We handed out, don't laugh. 2020, I'm not smarter, you are. Yeah. Words is hard, okay? Let me start again. I actually, old enough, I've been around for the class of 2005. So, all right, let me start again. 2025, as a class, you are smart, but you're still allowed to say, I don't know. Just because you're in high demand, you're still allowed to say, let me get back to you. This will come in handy when your parents ask when you plan to move out of their basement and you answered, I don't know, let me get back to you. Today we celebrate a moment that is both an ending and a beginning. You, the OHS class of 2025, have crossed the finish line of high school and are now standing at the starting line of everything that comes next. And while we will fill today with applause and advice, I want to pause for a moment and speak to you from the heart. I want to talk to you about something that sounds simple, but might be the most powerful force you ever carry with you. And that's the simple phrase, Love them. That's it. That's the message. In fact, 5 years ago, when I got a call from Mr. Oelwein and invited to apply for the principal job here, I was really happy where I was and really established in our community. And it would have taken a lot for me to move. And Mr. Oelwein called, and actually, when he first told me to apply, I said no. I don't know where Oelwein is. I have no idea how to even spell it. Apparently, I still have trouble with numbers, so things haven't improved. But he called back again, and he said, hey, I really think this is for you. I said, man, why are you calling me? We didn't talk salary. Again, numbers, right? Not my thing. We didn't talk position or how many staff, or I didn't even know any of your names. I didn't know any of you. I just said, what do you need? You know, Josh, what do you need? Why do you keep calling me? I was going to change my number, but he said, I have curriculum. I have the best staff, around. We have amazing students. We have a supportive community. So I just need somebody to come in and love these kids. I was like, gosh darn it. If you had said anything else, I could have said no, but I said yes. And you see, over the past 5 years, I've got to watch you go from, at the time, you were 8th graders, become scholars, athletes, artists, leaders, and friends. But more importantly, I've seen you become people who care, people who show up when someone's struggling, people who listen, who help, who try. The world you're headed into is beautiful, but it's also broken. You'll face challenges we couldn't predict and moments that will test your courage. But if you meet those moments with love, real, honest, selfless love, you'll change the world. And I don't just mean in the big, headline-making ways. I mean in the small, everyday choices that matter most. When someone's different from you, love them. When someone's difficult, love them. When someone posts your dog on Let's Talk About Oelwein several times, love them. That one might have hit closer for me. Sorry, Siska. Love the people you work with. Love the ones who challenge you. Love the ones who feel forgotten. Love your family, even when they embarrass you, especially when they embarrass you. And don't forget to love yourself too, because you can't pour from an empty cup. One of my favorite things about this class is how you've already lived this theme. You've cheered each other on. You've stood up for what's right. You've turned moments of pain into purpose. That's love. That's what it looks like. So as you go into the world, whether it's college, the military, or career, take this one mission with you. Love them. Because titles will fade, achievements will collect dust, but love, the kind that lifts, heals, and unites, that lasts. Class of 225, I'm so proud of you. I love you, not just because of what you've done, but because of who you are. Go out there, be bold, be kind, and above all, love them. Congratulations. Now our concert choir, accompanied by Darcy Phelan, will sing Time After Time.
time, we would like to recognize our seniors who have earned academic excellence awards. These students have achieved academic success at high levels throughout all 4 years of their high school career. To graduate with this distinction, a student has to achieve a 3.7 cumulative GPA while at Oelwein High School or Oelwein Online. Please hold your applause until all of the names have been read. We ask that students and their parents to rise as you hear your name called. Alexandria Cook, daughter of Kevin and Cassandra Cook. Dylan Hamilton, son of Jordan and Jeannie Hamilton. Riley Hartman, daughter of Sean and Amanda Emery. Emma Hovland, daughter of Jason and Anita Hovland. Kiana Jefferson, daughter of Paul and Ann Nicolay. Hannah Patrick, daughter of Ben and Amy Weber. Avery Ra, daughter of Eric and Amy Ra. Kendra Reckemer, daughter of Jared and Lindsay Reckemer. Connell Sauser, son of Sean and Amber Sauzel. Caleb Shunk, son of Joshua and Kelly Shunk. Nevaeh Stewart, daughter of Troy and Jessica Stewart. Brandon Turnier, son of Richard and Carrie Turnier. Ariana Vandenhall, daughter of Teenan Vandenhall and the late Todd Vandenhall. Congratulations.
Awesome. It's my distinct pleasure to welcome to the podium for our senior speaker, Caleb Shunk.
Good afternoon, parents, guardians, grandparents, aunts, uncles, siblings, friends, teachers, and coaches. Thank you for joining us today to celebrate the class of 2025 graduates from Oelwein High School. To the class of 2025, congratulations. You have made it. I'm one of the last people standing in front of you to give a lecture that you'll sort of pay attention to before you finally receive your diploma. Before I continue, it would be remiss not to mention two of my classmates who are also in contention for the honor to speak today. Brandon Turnier and Connell Sauser both maintained perfect 4.0 GPAs at Oelwein High School. Will you two please stand? And we'll give them a round of applause. Awesome job, guys. With that being said, what a journey we have gone through these past few years. We came here as ignorant freshmen and fell victim to the seniority that we would ultimately utilize a lot this year. We learned what it meant to be high schoolers and left middle school behind. That is, until sophomore year when we learned that Mr. Morgan would be teaching us again. We thought we finally got away from the middle school, but not quite. As sophomores, we took on more responsibilities. Perhaps it was a job, a new sport, or a more rigorous study. We grew more, and by the end of the year, we had finally become upperclassmen. As juniors, we got the first taste of senioritis. The excitement of nearing the end had caught up to us. Then a moment passed, and we were in our senior year. This year, we also learned that Mr. Robinson was coming back, and we learned that those middle school days truly will never leave us behind, no matter how much we want them to. This past year, we experienced the bittersweetness of the end and the impending and unavoidable truth that graduation was near. Now, we are here. Over the past 4 years, we have accomplished a lot. Every accomplishment culminates today with this ceremony. Every banner hung in the rafters of the gym, every newly minted trophy laid in the case, all of your tests, grades, assignments, and memories have led up to this moment. Maybe you're scared, or excited, or nervous. No matter what, the fabled real world awaits. If you're nervous about this step, that's okay, because everything is about to change. Just remember that while high school may seem like the be-all and end-all now, nothing is forever. The banners that now hang in the rafters will be taken down. The trophies in the case will gather dust. your GPA and test scores will fade from the record. While it may seem bleak that these crowning achievements will be lost in the sands of time, it should be a stark yet comforting reminder to live in the moment. This highly anticipated graduation from high school is barely beginning. You will go on to accomplish great things with your lives. It's shown through these accomplishments. Don't dwell on this graduation as a finish line. It is hardly that. Remember to keep living, to keep doing greater and greater things. Chase your passions, and you will find fulfillment. Shoot for the stars, and you may find that you land on the moon. Thank you, and congratulations once again.
At this time, it's my pleasure to welcome to the podium Oelwein Superintendent, Mr. Josh Ain.
Thank you, Mr. Hadley. Caleb, you mentioned the banners. We're not going to take them down. If you look up here, you'll notice while you guys were in high school, we about doubled the amount of banners that are hanging up there. So, good job. One more time, I'd like to welcome our guests, family, friends, relatives, community members, and fellow educators to the 132nd commencement ceremonies. Every year, I'm honored to be able to address the graduates one last time before we declare you alumni. As the penultimate lesson, lecture, or talk before you set out into the world, also ending your 13-year journey in our halls, I feel a sense of obligation to those that sit directly behind you, those that are sitting behind me on the stage, and the countless staff and faculty that have supported you on this journey. The challenge: provide just a few words of wisdom to instill in you one more time before you walk across the stage. We're gathered to celebrate a great moment, equal parts ending and beginning. A kind of ceremonial Control-Alt-Delete on life. If you're wondering whether you're ready, what's next, I can assure you, your family is wondering too. I want to take you back real quick to London, 1969. The city's Underground Railroad, or subway, had just installed automatic warning signs, the most iconic, "Mind the gap." The simple phrase was put in place to alert passengers of the space between the train and the platform. But today I want to repurpose and reframe it. You see, life is full of gaps. Gaps between who you are and who you want to be. Between comfort and challenge. Between late night ideas and then the early morning reality. Graduation itself is a gap. A leap from the known into the very murky unknown. So yes, mind the gap, but also jump. Now before you worry I'm suggesting blind optimism, let me clarify. We're the most over-informed generation in history. You've read articles, listened to podcasts, watched hundreds, probably thousands of TikTok how-to videos. You know the risks. But here's the thing about being smart. You don't always have to play it safe. It doesn't mean being strategic enough to risk smartly. Ask any inventor, artist, or even a startup founder who launched their business from their garage. The Wright brothers, for example, two bicycle mechanics from Dayton, Ohio, no formal engineering training, no government funding, no YouTube tutorials, no education in aerodynamics. Just a couple of guys messing around with wings and wind. Most people thought they were crazy. They probably were crazy. Their first flight in 1903 lasted just 12 seconds. Not exactly first-class service. But they started before they were ready. Had they waited for credentials, approval, perfect weather forecast, we might still be riding bikes across Iowa. Oh, wait. We might still be riding bikes to Vegas or New York. They didn't know anything, they just had enough to begin. And that's what made all the difference. So when the world asks you, what's your 5-year plan? Don't panic. Just say you're working on version 1.0 and you're still loading. Or maybe if you want to sound a little bit more prepared, mumble something about AI or blockchain. This will work, especially on boomers. If there's one historical truth that never changes, it is this: every generation believes the world is coming to an end. We know that the future is uncertain, but you're prepared to tackle it. You are full of potential, reinvention, and opportunity, sometimes disguised as chaos. Your job is not to control it, your job is to shape it. So here's my closing lesson. Be bold enough to start before you're ready. Be humble enough to admit that when you're wrong. Be weird enough to make life interesting. Mind the gap and jump anyway. Class of 2025, you've made it to the edge of the platform. The train is coming. Congratulations, you've got this. Good luck and Godspeed. Now, the moment you've been waiting for. Mr. Kolb, members of the Oelwein School Board, the students sitting before you have completed or exceeded the standards that you have placed in front of them to graduate from Oelwein High School and Oelwein Online. They've shown exemplary character and spirit in their time with us, and I'm proud to recommend each of them receive their diplomas today. At this time, front row, would you please stand and begin lining up?
As your name is called, please come forward to receive your diploma. I ask the audience to please hold your applause until all names are read. Keaton Brady Anderson. Ethan Gage Anderson. Drake Theodore Ball. Callie Johanna Marie Batterson. Matthew Lee Bratton. Landon Jeffrey Brewer. Callie Adeline Jean Brittle. Grace Marie Berg. Brady Michael Burkhart. Carol Lucille Starr Cheeks. Yvonne Annette Clemens. Alexandria Rose Cook. Jalen Jane Cron. Jet William Daly. Emily Alyssa Duffy. Good save. Nathaniel Justin Duffy. Cadence Kelly Renee Dungan. Lorraine Ellen Glue. Jackson Allen Gross. Dylan Woodson Hamilton. Clarissa Irene Hansen. Riley Madison Hartman. Malia Electra Jade Height. Christopher Daniel Hillman. Chloe May Horton. Emma Marie Hovland. Aspen Rose James. Kiana Kaylin Jefferson. Furious Mykese Jefferson. Nicholas Dalton Johnson. Clark Alexander Johnson. Jaron J. Jordan. Andrew Jace Kitchen. Anthony Leo Koch. Laura Lynn Kringlin. Anna Judith Kewins. Jacob David Lenz. Austin John Lickus. Haley Anne Marie Lean. Dayton Carver Logan. Brennan Lee McKinney. Sterling J. Morris. Samuel Charles Nerney. Timothy Joseph Nolan. Madeline Nicole Overly. Mackenzie Ray Palmer. Hannah Ann Patrick. Jackson Dean Patrick. Aiden Michael Pattison. Dallas Lee Paul. Addison Lynn Penhollow. Jeremiah Manuel Pert. Claire Corinne Prouty. Avery Sue Ra. Kendra Jane Reckemer. Jaden Wes Reed. Cooper Warren Reisner. Lainey Anne Marie Reisner. Parker Lynn Rhines. Alexis Rose Richter. Jeremiah James Riniker. Triana Renee Rodriguez. Marissa Marie Rogers. Hayden Warren Rummel. Aaron Michael Ray Sandhagen. Connell Kurt Sauser. Bryson Aaron Schneider. Emma Josephine Schulmeister. Macy Ann Schulmeister. Caleb Erwald Schunk. Kiera Lehana Scott. Harley Rain Staten. Brogan Lee Steinlongi. Nevea Jade Stewart. Emily Jane Taylor. Logan Ryan Taylor. Emma Frances Tilleen. Haley Ann Tilley. Brandon Dean Turnier. Bailey Kaylin True. Rachel Dorothea Vine. Landon William Uris.
All right, so first for me, if you saw me reach into my pockets, it's not a nervous tick. I actually have 86 baby Jesuses now. Each student handed me one when they shook me my hand, so some of y'all need a little Jesus, so see me after. Just all right, seniors, please rise, face your friends and family. Also, well played, guys, well played. At this time, I ask you to please reset your tassels from right to left, as you will now be considered Oelwein High School alumni. Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present to you the Oelwein High School class of 2025. All right, ushers, lead them out.
Yeah, nice work.
Nailed it. Good word.